been told to eat more salt or add more salt to your foods across the day, but you have no idea where to start, or you just want some guidance to navigate this salty space.
I'm Shay and this is Amy, and we're two dietitians here at Active Health Clinic. And today we're going to talk you through some of, firstly, favourite salty snack ideas for us, but also some that are really great for someone living with orthostatic intolerance or POTS, and you need some guidance on how to really create salty snacks and how much you're getting from those snacks too.
So you might have been told by a dietitian or cardiologist or exercise physiologist or whoever's on your team that the general recommendation for sodium intake for someone with OI or POTS is around 4,000 milligrams of sodium per day, or 2 teaspoons of salt.
The 4,000 milligrams or 2 teaspoons of salt is generalized advice. So what we want to say to you as well, this is a great video for some guidance, but it's important that you also work with your healthcare professionals to know what's right for you. Some people may need upwards of this 2 teaspoons of salt, and some people will need less. It depends on many factors, symptoms, other health conditions. So please keep that in mind when we go through this video with you. And something else as well, salt preference is something that builds over time. So our taste buds change and can rejuvenate and get used to certain taste buds like salt. So this is something that you may need to build on, or something that you already like.
Yeah, so there's no need to start with a ridiculous amount of salt. Sometimes it just takes time for those taste buds to build.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool, all right, let's get started and go through these lovely snacks that we prepared earlier. So the first one we've got here is a salty trail mix. So in our trail mix, we put some pretzels, some nice salted chocolate, and some salted nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's about 340 milligrams of sodium in our trail mix. Obviously, your trail mix could be different. You could have a more savoury one with some soy crisps or salted dried corn or something like that. Or you could go with a more sweet one like the one we've got here. And another thing you could do to your trail mix to increase the sodium content is you can add some of your own salt just on top.
Just add some more salt.
There it is.
Let's go crazy with the salt.
Yeah, you probably won't taste it because it's already got a lot of flavour and salt in there, so it can be a sneaky way to increase it a little bit.
Yeah, that's a great first one, and it's a good size as well. You can snack on it, put it in a little container, take it with you. The next one we have is with Turkish bread and tzatziki dip, but this is very general for any kind of bread and dip combination. Now this one has around 620 milligrams of salt, and ways to increase this even further is, again, one, add salt to the dip, and the bread is quite salty, and that's where most of that sodium or salt content is coming from. So like I said, we've chosen tzatziki. Go to the supermarket, choose the dip you like, because what's most important as well is you're enjoying what you're eating.
Yeah, 100%. Cool, all right, snack number 3. We have some saladas with butter, Vegemite and cheese. This is one of my personal favourites. I think that comes from primary school and those good old days. But yeah, about 700 milligrams of salt in there. All those ingredients have a fair bit of sodium in them, and they're things that you might have in your cupboard already, so it could be a really easy one to start with. You might have to even go to the shops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like you just mentioned, they're different foods that are usually on the cupboard. So, and things like Vegemite last such a long time. Like this jar of Vegemite will last for ages in the cupboard. And yeah, something you can quickly grab as well, especially if you're starting to get some of those symptoms. Salty snack.
Yeah, easy for school lunches as well.
So true. Very good point. Last one is our saladas with a chives cottage cheese. We just chose that flavour.
Looked fun.
Yeah, looked fun. Looked fun and funky.
Yeah.
And then we put some pickles on top. So this is our saltiest snack for the day, which is 750 milligrams of sodium. And something to keep in mind as well, you can interchange the pickles with different things like olives or sun-dried tomatoes. We just pick pickles because that's one of my personal favourites. And yeah, it's just a great snack option. It's a little bit more filling because it's got some of that, you know, protein and cheese on there too. And yeah, these are all quite quick and easy to make. Chop up some bread or quickly put on some cottage cheese and some pickles, and there you go.
Yeah, no, that's a great one. Really, really good. Great. So hopefully that give you some inspiration. Just jumping back to the numbers a little bit for those that are interested in numbers. If you had about 2 to 4 of these snacks in one day, that'd actually get you to about 1/4 to 1/2 of your like daily sodium requirements if you're aiming for that roughly 4,000 milligrams. Just so you know, just to get a bit of a visual idea of how much that actually is.
Yeah, and like we said, these are our salty snacks. We actually do have another video that will kind of go through how to incorporate these with other things to meet that minimum 4,000 milligram requirement. So if you haven't already, go check that video out too, and thank you for watching.